Well, if I'm correct, they're going to be showing off stuff for Star Wars Squadrons. Hopefully, this is not too full of a bunch of sports crap. But this is EA we're talking about. It's all going to be sports crap. Well, what do we have here? That's probably just all the games. Kidding it. Wait. Oh, the volume is on. Ha! I had the computer muted. Because I'm stupid.
Hello and welcome everyone to EA
Oh, it's
Play
the devil.
2020. We're happy that you're joining us
He's
today.
wearing a polo.
Over the next 45 minutes or so, we've got so much for you, including creative, innovative, and really fun new games, and a lot of news to share. But before we get into the show, I'd like to take just a minute here.
Let me guess.
I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to first responders, medical staff, and essential personnel. This has certainly been a challenging year. From natural disasters like the bushfires in my home country to the devastating COVID-19 pandemic, these brave heroes are working to keep us safe and healthy at every turn. I also want to thank our teams for their amazing dedication while working from home.
That might just be
What
the
you've been
cynic in
able to
me,
achieve
but
is nothing
I
short
have
of
a feeling that
inspirational.
the friggin' CEO of
We're
a
also deeply thankful to all of you,
multi-billion-dollar
our players.
company doesn't
Even when
really
we've
give a
had to
damn.
stay physically apart, billions of you are using games to come together, to play, and do amazing things for each other. You've shown why this is truly the greatest form of entertainment on the planet. This is also a critical time for the movement to end racism and racial injustice in this world. Black lives matter, and there is much to be done to drive real and meaningful change. A couple of weeks ago, we shared some actions that Electronic Arts is taking.
You can see his eyes.
We will not
like,
rest on this.
It looks like his
It's a
eyes are
long-term
going like,
commitment.
side
We're
to
here
side,
for players of
reading
every
the
color, background,
script.
religion, and personal preference. We will continue to build strong
you look carefully, you can
representation
see
in our
it.
games, and we are focused on making our communities fun, inclusive, and positive places to play. We also have real work
nice
to do to
shirt,
bring
though.
greater diversity into our company.
I will give him that.
And we are committed to doing that work. Today, we're here because of the power of games. Games bring us together. They can make our lives better. They can teach us. They can provide escape and self-expression. And most of all, games can be fun. All of us at Electronic Arts believe in that, and it's why we're excited to get up every morning to make great experiences for all of you. So thanks for being here with us. And now, let's get into some games.
Remember when he wore his suit? It was like the devil's
What's
suit?
up, everybody?
Oh my
I'm Greg
God.
Miller, and welcome to EA Play. We had an incredible show in LA planned for you. Huge stage, massive setup, these giant monitors. I was gonna fly in on an X-Wing. I was gonna land the X-Wing on stage. I was gonna set off a bunch of fireworks. Then what? T-shirt cannon, bam, shooting out game consoles. Then Carol Baskin, some tigers. That last part was all me. Then, because of circumstances
Relevant.
beyond our control, we had to
I don't know
come
how
up with
big
something a
if,
little different.
Tiger King is still
Instead
relevant.
of LA, I'm in my hometown of San Francisco, but we still have the Tigers. What's that, Jan? No Tigers. So you lied. Okay. All right. I'm being told there are no Tigers, but whatever. We're still going to bring you the EA Play you know and love. Huge surprisures, big announcements, incredible
You guys gonna
reveals,
build the next
and never
Battlefield
before seen
that
gameplay.
hopefully you won't
Coming
botch?
up over the next hour, we've got game reveals galore, world premiere trailers of new titles, some old favorites making a comeback, a look at a new way Star Wars fans can live out their greatest fantasies this year, plus a sneak peek at the future. Oh,
I'm
and pay
surprised
close attention
that,
because today you could win one of thousands
Squadrons
of Steam
is
codes
like,
for more
what,
than a dozen
30,
great
40 bucks?
EA
I
games
think
on
it's
Steam.
40.
Throughout
Maybe
the show,
30.
keep
It's
an
not
eye
60
out for
bucks, 'cause-
discreetly placed golden letters.
Pleasant surprise.
Write them down as they appear, and at the end of the show, we'll tell you where you can enter that secret code for a chance to win free games on Steam. So don't go anywhere.
Right. That was an E.
Who am I kidding? None of us can leave our houses. But enough talking.
E.
Let's see some games. Up first, we're headed to the Outlands. That's right. It's Apex Legends time.
Game I don't play.
Anyone want to take me out?
Well, we'll see.
You should smile more.
I'm angry and depressed.
Hey Apex fans, the battle just keeps getting bigger. Thanks
I do
to
like
you,
Respawn,
Apex Legends is coming off its most successful,
was great.
most epic season yet, and we're
And
just
I think
getting
they're
started.
just cool guys.
Season 4 saw more of you jumping into the fight than ever before, and you've kept that amazing momentum going forward, making Season 5 the biggest and best start to a season ever.
Took out
Looks
an
kind of
enemy.
like Timothy Elephant.
Hold on to your holograms.
We hope you've been enjoying Season 5, Fortune's Favor, which has seen the introduction of our latest legend, Loba, a major map change to Kings Canyon, rest in peace, Skulltown, an all-new ranked series, and a ton of quality of life updates.
What about Tilted
But it's about to get
Towers?
even better. Today, I'm here to tell you about what's coming next to Season 5 with our latest collection event, Lost Treasures. Take a look.
I might bury you here. No one will ever know. You'll just be gone.
Adventurers, raiders, explorers. They risk everything in search of fame,
That's cool looking skin.
fortune, and answers. Few find what they're looking for. But if they survive, they might walk away with lost treasures.
I'll high-five you all when I see you.
I'll fuck you up all when I see you.
Mobile respawn beacon here.
My silences are firing again. Check yourself or wreck yourself.
Damn it, I was actually gonna finish that sentence. I was gonna say, I'll wreck yourself.
Guns? Who needs guns? I don't need guns.
Wait,
I know what I'm looking for.
it's like the Game Award
I
or
won't
whatever?
walk away without it. 너를 찾을 거야.
I'd pause, but I'm not.
T, it's me. Be careful. He's watching you.
What, is it another guy?
As you just saw,
Big
the Lost
Titanfall
Treasures
3
collection
already,
event
damn it.
brings with it a ton of great content, including a new limited time mode, Armed and Dangerous Evolved. It's the return of a fan favorite, snipers and shotties only, but with a twist.
Sending out my decoy.
All armor is Evo armor, and we're removing all of the respawn beacons across the entire map. Don't worry though, you'll still be able to bring back your teammates with the
Again, I
help of a
don't
new
play
item,
Apex, so I don't
the
really have
mobile
much to
respawn
add.
beacon. You'll have one of these in your inventory at the start of each match, giving you the power to choose when, and more importantly, where you bring your teammates back into the battle.
Oh, so it's Warzone.
Lost Treasures
Warzone
also
rules.
introduces a new town takeover, Crypto's Map Room, which gives players a closer look at what motivates this drone-wielding hacker. And of course, the Lost Treasures collection
Bitches.
delivers a bunch of exclusive content you can earn by completing challenges, as well as all new event-exclusive cosmetic items and the introduction of your boy Mirage's heirloom, which is fittingly a trophy of himself.
Excited to see you all in the ring. Don't worry, there's plenty of me's to go around.
And the best part is you don't have to wait that long. Lost Treasures drops on Tuesday, June 23rd. And that's not all, Apex fans. The
And then
battle is
next week, I don't
expanding.
know.
That's right. This fall, we're bringing Apex Legends to Steam. And I know you're hoping, wondering, praying. So before you ask, yeah, crossplay is coming to Apex this fall.
Oh, that's cool.
It's been one of the biggest requests we get, and we're thrilled to finally deliver it to our fans. What am I forgetting? Oh yeah, one last thing. Let's make it official.
Oh,
We're huge fans of Nintendo here at Respawn,
Switch.
and we are incredibly excited to be bringing Apex Legends to the Switch this fall. And we'll share more details in the months ahead. So that means you'll be able to squad up no matter where
Oh,
you and
wow.
your friends prefer to play, Xbox, PlayStation, Switch,
Origin's not gonna be around.
or
though.
on the PC
Let's
via
all be
Origin and
honest.
Steam. we're throwing out a lifeline.
Moving all the
and healing
games to
divide
Steam,
between
it's
the
not going to be
platforms.
there forever.
On behalf of the entire Apex team, we want to thank our incredible community. Your passion for the game is truly inspiring. We look forward to seeing you all in the arena. And don't forget, check out Lost Treasures on June 23rd.
Which is...
Oh man, that was amazing. I think I'm hyperbolic. I think I'm hypervent. I've had a really good time here.
Sul, everyone.
The film.
One thing I admire about Apex Legends is its commitment to having such a diverse range of characters. At The Sims, we've always believed representation and diversity in games is critically important, perhaps now more than ever. It's difficult to put into words just how meaningful it can be to see yourself reflected in the games you play. So, here to tell you in their own words are a few members of our Sims community.
Fuck actual character and content of character.
It's a very interesting thing to explain.
It feels empowering, actually, and very moving.
It really taught me a lot. The importance of just like keeping relationships good with people.
It's probably like the only place where I was open.
They get to see my personality first before seeing my disability, I guess you could say.
I found myself to be the only black child in my school. I was discriminated, I was bullied. My skin tone, my height, and my teeth.
First realized that I was trans, and I was like praying
my
to
teeth are
God
kind
to
of
undo it. I have this world where I can express myself and be myself.
Where I come from, who I am, the color of my skin, you know, who I'm attracted to, let any of that get in the way. It was no barriers.
No matter where I was or what I was going through, I had my safe place.
This is
like
plausible.
I
This
care
is a
about
future you
friggin'
can have.
It was almost like I was
inside, you know
peeking
what I
into
mean?
the future, and I didn't know it at the time, but it gave me hope.
It
I wish
gave
we
me a sense of
went
hope
back to knowing that
I
like
could
it's
build a
what's
life
in
that
here
looked like
that's
that.
important.
The Sims is almost like a utopia of what I hope our world eventually becomes.
Where you can box people in,
my character in
you know,
the game.
light the stove
I got
on
more
fire,
comfortable with myself.
I play to
force
build me.
people to fuck.
I play to express myself.
I play to make a difference.
I play
There's a new
to feel
Sims?
good about myself.
I play to have confidence.
To have me
design.
time.
Fuel my creativity.
It's more than just a game. It's creating your life.
I mean, it's not like, technically speaking, it's, you know. And
As you
again, I
just
gotta
saw,
be
there
cynical
are
about
so
like
many
this is
reasons
EA
why
we're
I am
talking
proud
about.
to
We
be
know
part
they
of the Sims global
they're
community.
just like,
We want
yeah,
The
we
Sims to be a
care.
place of unity
Give us your
and
wallet.
hope. A place where you can be your authentic self and build your vision for our shared world. A place to imagine what's possible.
Is it like a reboot?
To our Simmers, thank you for everything you've done to
What
make
is
your
this?
communities, virtual and real, a better place. Now, I know some of you tuned in hoping for some Sims news, and we'll have plenty to share as the summer goes on, but we do have one announcement for you. We'll be welcoming players on a whole new platform as The Sims 4 arrives on Steam today.
Okay,
Take a look.
Just more Sims 4 stuff.
Some creatures on the planet, some footprints on the moon. Every particle connected, every universe in blue.
My kid's a piece of shit. Oh, dog, he's swimming. I gotta get our dog a little shark thing. She loves to swim. Yeah.
Hey everyone, Alex here from the social team, and joining me today from our community team is Freeman.
Hey folks, yes, we're here to tell you that it's not just The Sims 4 arriving on
Battlefield
Steam
4,
today.
man.
5
Come
more
back.
great EA games, including Titanfall 2, A Way Out, and Dead Space 3. are all playable right this second.
And when EA Access arrives on Steam this fall, you can get all those great titles and a ton more with your membership.
You can also expect to see our new
Hey, how
releases
about another
on
Dead
Steam
Space
too.
game? Yeah, that'd
One
be
of the
kinda
first
cool,
arrived
another
just a
Dead
short
Space
while
game.
ago with full mod
A good
support
one.
via Steamworks.
The critics love it, and we know you will too. This is Command & Conquer Remastered.
Okay. Just to make up for that shit Command & Conquer mobile game. Oh, that's... I've never played a Command & Conquer, but I know the song is awesome. Oh. They're going all in.
Welcome back, Commander.
Oh wait, no, that's XCOM.
And Steam isn't the only platform getting some love.
Yeah,
We'll be
Beyond.
bringing games to more platforms than ever.
You can expect
Reminds me of the
7
dude
new
from What
games
We Do in
coming
the
to
Shadows.
Switch in the next 12 months, including Burnout Paradise coming tomorrow and Apex Legends later this year. And we're bringing
I haven't played a
crossplay to many
Burnout
of your
game in
favorite
forever.
games too, starting with Need for Speed Heat and continuing with some new titles being revealed later in the show.
It's all about giving you the freedom to play what you want, where you want, and with who you want. It's
Because
about
Origins
playing
is
together.
failing.
Absolutely.
It's failing,
Now,
guys.
let's reveal some more games. Over to you, Greg.
Quick
Hey,
reminder
Greg.
to keep an eye out for those special golden letters hidden throughout the show. They could appear anywhere, and I mean anywhere, so keep your eyes
EA.
open. Write the letters down as they appear, and once
in the
you've
game.
got the full code, you'll be able to enter for a chance to win one of more than a dozen great games on Steam. So stay tuned and find out where to enter the code at the end of the show. Now, if you follow my content at
I
all,
hope they
then
don't
you
shut
know
down
there's
Origins
nothing
for a
I
while,
love
'cause
more
that's
than
where I have the
Buffalo
freaking
Wings and
Mass Effect
discovering
trilogy.
inventive new games.
And
Well, I don't have
brother
any
still needs
Buffalo
to play
Wings,
it.
but I do have
I don't
something
want to
just as
rebuy it
tasty.
all again on
Over
Steam.
the past couple of years, EA has partnered with the amazing studios like Haze Light
But
and
I will if I
Zoink to
have
give us
to.
such creative titles as A Way Out and Faye. Here to explain how they do it are a few of the talented developers working on the next wave of EA originals.
Sometimes you just have this great idea of a game, but it can be really hard to do it on your own.
We wanted space for our studio's creativity to flow free, so that we could try unconventional approaches to solving new ideas.
There are times where you've got to
I'm gonna
break
put money
past
down
your own
that
sort
there's
of
gonna be
mental
something
blocks.
for Anthem.
Even if that meant building
It's
a whole
gonna
new
be
kind of
them,
game
like,
engine.
trying to bring it back.
We get to do the
Trying
game
to
we
save
want
it.
to do. Nothing, and I mean nothing, comes into the game if it doesn't follow the vision.
We can really push our ideas further and bigger than we first imagined.
Let's find that magic.
Okay, so that was the dude that was at the Game Awards. I haven't played Away Out, I'm sorry.
And now for a deeper dive into
It's
what
a
these
P.
developers are working on, we turn our spotlight on 3 studios.
There's
Up
this
first
golden
is Haze
P.
Light and their mild-mannered, quiet leader, Joseph Ferris.
Let's do it.
Oh yeah, it is the guy.
Please welcome Joseph Ferris.
Oh, he did that
There are
game?
like passionate people, there are crazy people.
I know he
there's
did
me.
Brothers.
Okay, can you swear here? Can you swear?
swear,
Okay.
not either.
The Oscars, you know? The Oscars! You!
That was great though.
No apologies there. Yeah, I know I'm cocky. I can't help it, man. I was born in Beirut, 1977. I lived there 10 years. There was civil war, and there was a lot of bad stuff happening there. We tried to move 5 times to Sweden. The 5th time they let us in. And that's lucky for Sweden, because I've given Sweden a lot, you know. My 3rd movie, Zozo, it's basically about my life when I came to Sweden when I was young. I've done 5 feature movies and now I've done 3 games. And it's way hard to make a game. It's almost like the audience have control of the pacing of the story
Okay,
while
so he's
the
a
movies is
filmmaker,
being
that's
paced
cool.
for you. In video games, there's so much to be explored from a storytelling perspective because of the interactivity. There are some studios out there that are making games that have good stories, but they pretty much have one mechanic they like reuse all the time. The designers and the story writers are kind of like doing two different games. That's why I founded Hazelight, to keep pushing the boundaries of what is possible in games. That's what game number 3 from Hazelight is all about. And action. The new game, It Takes Two, is a co-op action-adventure platformer that will blow your f***ing mind away. The story starts out with a small family. Cody, May, that's the parents, and then Rose, the little daughter. So Cody and May are about to separate. Rose doesn't want them to divorce, so she creates 2 dolls out of wood and clay, and these dolls magically come alive and actually controls both Cody and May. And you could say you're almost controlling their emotions. You're almost playing their emotions.
I want to see what it looks like. Oh.
There's even levels where we're actually making a mechanic for their emotions. So again, marrying the story and the mechanics. And I think for the players, that's gonna feel very new, different, and unique. They haven't played anything like this before. It Takes Two is a crazy roller coaster ride that doesn't really have an ending. It has an ending, but that ending is that the roller coaster crashes and you fly into the sky and get up into space. And when you're in space, you're like, what the f am I doing up here? And then maybe you get back to Earth again. That's the best way to describe It Takes Two, actually.
I like his enthusiasm. It's very infectious.
Wow,
you can tell he really
that was
like
the best way
is
to
excited
describe
about the
it.
shit
All
he
right,
made.
Joseph, we love you so much. Thank you. Keep it up over there. The Oscars. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep this original train rolling, and let's stay in Sweden. Of course, I'm a fan of both their delicious red gummy fish and their video games. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Klaus and Olav from Zoink Games.
Olaf.
Thanks, Greg.
What
Welcome
do
to
they make?
Gothenburg and, well, my home. Unfortunately, I didn't bring you any Swedish fish, but we do have some exciting news for you about our latest game. At Zoink, we've always been driven by love of rich visual storytelling and creating strange worlds that people can escape to. The weirder, the better, and I think my friend Olav would agree.
Yeah, absolutely. And for our next game, though, we wanted to try something a little darker, something out of a gothic fairy tale. What started with a mood and some paintings grew into this eerie, strange world that feels like something out of a beautiful, twisted dream. And that's the world of Random.
Lost and Random is the story of Even, a little girl with a big heart and an even bigger temper. After a horrible event that changes her life, she embarks on a dangerous journey through the world of Random. But fortunately, she's not alone. Just like I have Olav, Even also has a crazy little weird friend thing with her.
Along her journey, Even discovers Dicey, a playful, loyal, almost puppy-like dice companion that gives her the power to really change things in the kingdom of Random. Despite the name, in Even's world, randomness is feared, and a dark force controls every aspect of life, from where you live to how you act or what your favorite color is. It's a coming-of-age story set against the backdrop of a mysterious world, but it holds a modern message that's really relevant to our world right now.
I think we can all relate to the desire to try and control the chaos around us. With Dicey's help, though, Even learns the power in doing just the opposite. Embrace the randomness, accept the uncertainties in life, and you'll be surprised how far it takes you.
Imagine if you could change the course of life with a roll of a dice. What would you do? Play it safe or trust in yourself and take a chance? We can't wait for you to play and find out.
We're still a long ways from launch, but we hope you will join Even and Dicey on their journey next year. Until then,
if it was just
please
more
enjoy
talking,
this
but
first look at Lost and Random.
Welcome to Random.
Random. Okay, here we go.
The world of Random bends with the roll of one dice.
You could say
a
it's
dice that has ruled this kingdom
random. I don't have my dice
for
with
generations, transforming the fates of people just like
a Futurama.
But what if I told you there is another dice with the power to change everything? Now, my friend, it's your turn to roll, to play the odds, and break the curse of Random.
Oh wow.
Well. You can't have the sweet.
Reminds me of like a Tim Burton movie.
Sour.
No, Dicey. They should be scared of us. Right?
I'm a dice, I don't know. This looks cool. I'm down.
Really cool. That's a look at Lost in
Yeah, it's gonna
Random
spell
in
play.
Man. Embracing randomness. I feel like I live that every day in my life. Ah! Do you know I was gonna do that? You didn't know that. Dicey's my spirit animal. The game's out next year. But for something that's blasting off a whole lot sooner, take it away, Kevin Franklin.
I think there's just a guy that like rushes up, takes off the letter, and puts up a new
At Final
one.
Strike Games, our team of experienced industry veterans have worked on incredible multiplayer franchises. We are passionately focused on making great multiplayer games. That's why I am incredibly excited to announce that we have partnered with the talented team at EA to release our first ever title, Rocket Arena. As you'll see, we stay loyal to the name of the game. It's a rockets-only shooter
Presented
that
by
allows
Mr.
players
Torque.
to get into the action quickly and stay in the fight. We wanted Rocket Arena to be an awesome, competitive experience to play with friends. I think you're going to love what we've got in store for you. Here is the all-new trailer of Rocket Arena. Enjoy.
Rockets away.
Let's kick this into gear. The trophy will soon be mine.
Have you ever wondered why life is so good on Crater?
Because there's
Sure, we've got
rockets
beautiful beaches,
and nice beaches. Looks like a Banjo-Kazooie map.
quality public transportation,
Crane Valley. Oh whoa.
and exotic destinations.
Another victory.
The people are courteous and friendly,
Jolly good for me.
and always happy to help their fellow citizens.
Are you leaving already?
So
But the real reason life is so good, we've got rockets.
So Overwatch. With rocket. I mean, it looks cool, but
I hunger for battle.
Paladins.
Talk about razzle dazzle. Never turn your back on the water.
Form of a puddle of a bucket of water.
I got speed to spare.
Yeah, see, that's what I want to know more, like how the rocket stuff plays in all this.
I'm having a blast. Full speed ahead.
Like pirate guys. I think I found my main.
So as you just saw, rockets are obviously awesome to blast all over the place. But in order to come out on top, there's a lot to
A
master.
shotgun with a stick of dynamite taped to it.
You'll have a range of rocket-powered abilities to blast opponents out of the arena, and an arsenal of evasive moves. Rocket jump, rocket climb, and dodge to avoid getting knocked out yourself. Don't worry though, you're never out of the action for long. Even when you're out, you'll fly right back into the fray. You'll also be able to really customize your own unique look and playstyle. Each of the 10 heroes available at launch have their own rocket-powered abilities. And as you play, you'll discover items that allow you to further refine each of your heroes' playstyles.
He's got the Infinity Gauntlet!
Plus, every character has 100 levels of progression that unlock new cosmetics and rewards. All that and much more when Rocket Arena arrives on July 14th.
Oh, cool, that's not that far.
And there's plenty more content to come in our first season, which begins just 2 weeks after launch
Ooh,
on July
season.
28th, and brings with it
Don't
a
make
blast
sure it
pass
lands
and
first,
a
my
ton of
dude. You
free
gotta make sure it
content,
lands first.
including new maps, in-game events, and a new playable character.
Don't put that roadmap
Rocket
out too
Arena
soon.
is a game meant to be played with friends, regardless of platform. That's why we're thrilled to announce cross-play support.
I'm
right from
glad
the
that's
start.
becoming a bigger thing in games. I'm so happy
So
that
grab
we're
your
getting to a
friends,
place
regardless of their
where crossplay
platform,
is more
and
prevalent.
get ready to blast off with Rocket Arena on July 14th on PlayStation, Xbox, Origin, and Steam. And we'll be sharing more gameplay right after the show
What's the price?
with the help of some great content creators. So check us out on YouTube at the link below. See you in the arena.
Looks kind of cool.
Wow, that looks great. And hopefully you've all been keeping track of the golden letters hidden throughout the show
being a little
and nearly cracked the code.
presumptuous.
Here's a hint. It's not Kanye. Keep an eye out for the last couple of letters, and then at the
But it
end of the
looks
show,
cool.
we'll
I'm digging
reveal
it.
where you need to go to enter the code and a chance to win some great games on Steam. Now, from the future of rocket warfare, we head to a different kind of battle. It's the real reason I didn't get any sleep last night, and if you thought you heard sleigh bells, that's because it might as well be Christmas in June. It's finally time to talk Star Wars Squadrons.
All right, here we go.
I promise you, we are going to get a first look at some
There we
brand new gameplay in just a moment. But first, for anyone who doesn't fully grasp why I'm so excited, earlier this week, EA and Lucasfilm dropped a trailer that literally gave me all the feels, chills, joy, excitement, and then more chills on top of that. Take a look.
Okay, it's the trailer. I can actually do a proper trailer reaction, I guess. Even though I've seen it. Or is it just a snippet? What? It looks cool, and I'm down to see how it will play.
I'm the perfect shot.
As well as how many variants of fighters and customization you can do.
Makes history.
Because if I can like trick out my TIE Interceptor,
5 pilots.
fuck yeah. How'd they get a Trandoshan to work with them?
The galaxy's finest.
Like, alright. Take a break from being an asshole. I think those are the ships from Rebels in the back. Can't remember what they're called. Get a Y-wing, baby.
Wow. The 8-year-old in all of us is celebrating and excited.
Or can I
the
get a B-wing?
37-year-old man on this couch is excited.
Hair shit up.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the second year in a row, I have the honor and privilege of helping introduce a new Star Wars title. And here, to put the hype in hyperdrive, is none other than Motive's creative director, Ian Frazier. Hello, Ian.
Hey, Greg, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing good. Happy to actually get to show this to people.
Helmet.
I bet. Now,
It
in my
wouldn't fit
copious
my
notes I
head,
have on you,
my
I'm told
big-ass
you are
head, but
quite the Star
cool to
Wars
have.
fan and have been a long time. How long have you liked Star Wars?
I've been a Star Wars fan for pretty much my whole life. I don't even remember the first time I saw the movies. And as a kid, there was a lot of different parts of Star Wars I loved. One of them was being a pilot, that idea of climbing into an X-Wing or a TIE fighter. So, you know, I
They
played
set
all the
that
flight
shit up
games
so
in the 90s,
it's
and I
so
got pretty
fucking
obsessive about them.
obvious he's got
Pause,
the freaking
meticulously
new
draw
movies
the
out
insides of
there
the cockpits and
on the
stuff.
shelf.
And actually, I dug up some of those drawings from my parents' attic over the
Put
holidays.
all the
We're
Star
showing
Wars
them right
stuff
now
up
to
there
the
to make
world.
this look
This strikes me as
legit.
above and beyond the normal level of Star Wars
Tarkin
fandom.
would be the.
I think
make
at
it
Motive
look
you'll
like
find that quite a few people have that level of Star Wars
Forces of
fandom. When we started this project, I talked to a lot of people as they joined the team, and a lot of them had similar kinds
Where's
of
the
stories and
books?
things they'd done
Come on,
as
man, you
kids.
don't have any books?
One of them
I've got
even
books.
built a functional cockpit in his garage.
Wow, that's fandom on another level. How do you guys go from being a fan, drawing what you see in the game, or building a cockpit
even
in
have
your
the
garage
OP or the
to actually
PT.
making this game?
Well, I think that fandom, just love of Star Wars, has provided a really good foundation for us. But on top of that, of course, the team at Motive got a lot of experience working with Star Wars when they worked on Battlefront 2. And when Battlefront 2 wrapped up, there was a really small group of us that were really into particularly the pilot experience within Star Wars. And we wanted to make something new, something that really went all in on that part of the fantasy. And so we did kind of a grassroots initiative, or started a little passion project, and that ramped up into eventually what is the game we're going to show you today.
Okay, so you can
talk
have an
about,
interceptor
you know,
right there.
Your passion
That's
for
not
this,
just a
your
concept art.
nostalgia for Star Wars flight games of the past. How do you honor that but make something brand
When are we
new?
gonna get another Star Wars
It's been
demolition
interesting. You know,
game?
we were trying to kind of pull
Come
from
on,
that
that game was
spiritual heritage
wacky.
of many different games in that time period. At the same time, we want to do something that feels fresh and new for fans today. And so what we've tried to
Any of
look
the
at is
OT
sort
or
of the
PT.
spiritual core
Come
of
on,
what I think
man.
are the
I guess
best
you gotta
of the Star Wars
shield
flight
the
games of the past.
sequel.
And what they did that I love is that they made that part of the universe real. The level of depth and detail that they show in the ships, the way that you control them, is something that I remember fondly from my childhood, and is something that we're trying to do very much with Squadrons. You know, in real life, being a
Bunkers.
pilot is hard. It takes skill, and that's something that you'll see throughout the game. You know, as you start off playing, it's pretty straightforward, fly around, shoot your lasers. But as you get deeper into it, you start learning how to divert energy from your lasers to your engines, how to shift your shields from the front to the back to cover your butt in a dogfight. Or at the higher levels of skill,
I want to see this in action,
really
though,
crazy
because
stuff.
this sounds really cool.
You can boost your engines, fly ahead, cut them off, whip around 180 and shoot a missile off your own tail while drifting backwards. Like real ace pilot stuff. And that's really where we have a lot of fun with the game.
I want to do that. I want to learn how to do that. I understand the nuts and bolts of how to play it. Is there a single player story? Is there a multiplayer mode? What are we getting into?
It's actually some of both. So the game starts with a brand new single player story, takes place a little bit after Return of the Jedi, and it has kind of a unique dual perspective approach to it. So when the game starts, you're going to create two pilots. You create
one of the only good
pilot and an
things set
Imperial
after
pilot,
Return of the Jedi.
and you're going to alternate between their perspectives, mission to mission, over the course of the story. You're going to meet a diverse cast of characters along the way, and also a few familiar faces. Now, when you're done with that story, and you've played maybe a bit in the practice range, you say, hey, I want to try multiplayer. We want to make it really easy for you to hop online with your friends and play competitive space battles at that point. And so we've done a lot to try to reduce the barriers, to make it as easy as possible for you to play with your friends. And so I'm happy to say we fully support crossplay. You could be on PS4, Xbox One, PC.
Like I said, I'm
on
happy
a
that's
traditional
becoming
display or in VR,
commonplace.
which, fun fact, the entire game supports VR from beginning to end. It's pretty cool.
Wow.
But regardless of how you're playing, which platform, they can all play together.
Crazy in
Just hook
VR.
up with your friend, connect, have an awesome space.
I want to see
You just
gameplay.
Death-starred my mind, man.
Actual
like, I don't,
gameplay, not some pre-rendered
awesome.
bullcrap.
That is, well, the big question, when can people actually play it?
Not too long, actually. Star Wars Squadrons is coming out on October 2nd.
Okay, not too long at all. I was worried about you. I thought you were going to leave me on
God,
a
I
teaser
hope
there. You
Dave-
didn't. You actually
hope it
delivered.
doesn't
I
come out
appreciate
broken.
that. The next big ask I have on behalf of everybody watching, I'm sure, who came here for one specific reason, can we see some new gameplay of it? Can we see any gameplay of it?
Absolutely. I kind of figured you might want to. On behalf of everyone at Motive and the team at Lucasfilm, I am very happy to show you the world's first look at gameplay of Star Wars Squadrons.
Awesome.
Enjoy.
What are the games that Motive has made? Well, I should wait till after this, because I want to pay attention.
The second Death Star is gone, but the Imperial fleet is still a threat. Vanguard Squadron, let's make history.
This is it, Titan Squadron. Everything we've done has led to this. Finish those Vanguard scum!
This is Star Wars Squadrons. Earn your wings in a single-player story spanning 2 factions.
All stations!
After keeping the detail that they wear their helmets,
And master multiplayer battles as a
high
squadron
pipes,
of
there's no
5.
life support.
With the option to play the entire game in VR. This is the definitive
Remember how
Star Wars
Rise
pilot
Skywalker completely
experience.
forgot that detail?
You'll begin your career in a single-player story
Welcome to Titan Squadron.
where you'll play as 2 combat pilots, flying for both the Empire
You not playing
and
the
the
other
New
guy?
Republic. You'll experience this world through your cockpit.
Yeah, I'm fine with who,
The
you know,
instrumentation
you
in
get to play
front of
both
you
sides, that's
provides
cool.
critical feedback about power management, targeting, and shields.
Jesus.
With a squadron of diverse characters at your side, prove your skills on increasingly challenging missions.
Hello, Vanguard. Welcome to the Nadiri dockyards.
One of my spies
Is that
has
Hera?
led the attacks with the
I
New
can't
Republic
tell.
Starhawk project.
Obviously, because the anime, like the design's
Two
different.
pilots you play
Stick together.
It's a
will shape
green
the
Twilight.
balance of power in the galaxy.
Get ready.
Let him have it.
To take the fight online, you'll need flight time with all 8 ships. Fighters are the most flexible and versatile, able to handle any situation. Interceptors
That in VR,
are
man,
fast
that'd be
and
crazy.
highly maneuverable.
Let's get him.
Ideal for hunting down your opponent's starfighters.
That was kind of
You
fun.
got me at Interceptor, man.
Support ships can
Although,
keep allies safe
oh yeah, I remember
and
that from
stocked
Rogue
up,
One.
as
The
well
Reaper.
as disrupting enemy fighters.
Light him up. Nice.
Bombers are the heavy hitters, able to deal devastating damage to enemy flagships and starfighters.
But if you've got a preferred component and need something customized,
Oh, here we go, customization.
Unlock everything you need to customize your pilot and starfighters simply
All right.
by playing the game. From
Hell yeah.
cosmetics to an arsenal of over 50 components that alter how your ships fly, fight, and survive.
Make this like a World of Tanks game where it's just
I'll deal with it.
You can
customizing the Nats ass on everything. I don't even know if I used that expression right, but that's a lot of stuff.
This will be critical in Star Wars Squadrons multiplayer modes. First up, dogfights. This is an all-out 5v5 battle.
This Hard 5, that was the best.
Fine-tune your loadouts to work as a team.
Moving in on the enemy.
Utilize components like tractor beams, turrets, and mines
beams
to slow down your opponents or set up your squad mates for the kill.
Rebels unmarked.
Do fighters have tractor
for teams
beams?
looking for an even greater
I never
challenge,
noticed. Like,
it's time to prove yourself.
thought about
in
that.
Star Wars Squadrons
No ships do
signature
because they're
mode, fleet battles.
you know big. They can
Fleet
have tractor
battles
beam
are
gravity
multi-stage
wells on them.
conflicts. Whether playing solo or with friends, you'll have the option to compete against other players or AI as a squadron of 5.
Don't worry, I got him for you.
Meet your team in the social hub to solidify strategy, coordinate loadouts, and
That's
prepare
awesome.
for takeoff. First, push the front line by winning the dogfight in the center of the map. Next, attack or defend 2 medium-sized capital ships.
There's 1,000 dudes on that
We've lost
ship.
our capital ships.
And finally, the ultimate goal. Target and destroy the subsystems of your opponent's massive flagship.
Okay, so that's a lot. That's a lot like OG Battlefront 2.
At each phase,
Having to take out the actual
pushes the line forward
like
or
parts.
falls back
That's
to
really cool.
defend. Keep our flagships safe. It's your squadron's choice of how to play. Speedy, unrelenting assaults.
Stay together, strike quickly.
Stealth and subversion.
Huh.
Jamming the enemy.
I got you, bitch.
Or brutal bombardment.
I'm not gonna lie with the describing here.
We need to hurry.
Like if this really plays out the way they say it does, with like how you can stealthily attack and cooperate to take people down, you know, sounds like this is gonna be a really cool game to play.
This is Star Wars Squadrons. Join the galaxy's finest and make your mark.
You are the hope of this galaxy.
Well, even though I'm terrified of flying, I'll look forward to playing this. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully they don't mess it up. This looks really promising. But I was motive made. See if I can
What's up, everyone?
say,
It's your boy Lamar Jackson. I'm excited to be a part of the EA Sports
you know, what I
family
can
and to be you guys' new
anticipate.
man cover athlete. I can't wait to show you guys what we have in store for you this season. This is EA Sports Next Level.
You feel it all.
You feel that burst of speed?
It's like I'm lightning.
Okay, they helped make Battlefront 2. Is that all they've done? I mean, Battlefront 2, we all know it got really good near the end, so it'll be interesting to see them take a single aspect of that game, the fighter combat, and expand upon that.
It's just me and the keeper.
So I'm,
My heart is like,
you know, Fallen Order was really good. Hopefully EA is learning not to fuck around. So I'm tentatively excited. I think it looks really cool. But now we're talking about sports stuff, and I don't care about sports. Sue me.
60,000 people.
Singing your song?
I can't live without that feeling.
It's in your bones. I feel football in my heart.
Feel it in my hands.
Taste it. See the unknown.
Blood and concussions.
Face my fears.
Live to fight again.
I want the real thing. I want that sweat dripping, shin splitting, hair raising.
I want to live in the floodlights.
feel it all.
The real money making heat for EA. The sports.
Now, that's a lot to look forward to, but there's more. Here to tell us about the future of gaming is EA's Chief Studio Officer, Laura Miele.
Thanks, Greg, and thanks, Lamar. Welcome to the EA Sports family.
That Cal's lightsaber in the back?
There are great things to come from EA Sports for all of you,
I should say
and
Jaro's,
that's just the beginning.
But, you know,
as you've seen throughout the show today,
people,
our
really
electronic
good.
artists are working hard to bring you more of the games that you want to play. Games like Star Wars Squadrons, Apex Legends, and Command & Conquer. These
what
games
about Battlefield?
all exist
I want to know if you
because
guys are
of
making
you.
another Battlefield.
Your voices are heard, and we are acting on your feedback. Now, we've talked a lot about all the exciting games you'll be playing this year, but our studios are working even further out, creating new experiences, new stories, new gameplay, all enabled by new console technology.
All right.
And we're so excited about what's to come, we don't want to wait until next June to share what the teams are working on. Generation shifts are an opportunity to push beyond the boundaries of gaming as we know it today. And this time is no different.
You know what? I always felt
studios are
like
taking their
the
crazy,
Uncanny Valley
ambitious
stuff is really
ideas and
broken
making
when
them
you
real.
actually add depth. The eyes,
Criterion
where
is
you can
known
see
for how
like
their games feel.
where the eyelids
From
protrude from
superior
the
physics to
eyeball, and it
nuanced
doesn't look
details
like
of
it's
gameplay,
it's, you know,
this
painted
team
onto the
hand curates
face. I always
the
feel like that's a
moment-to-moment
good way to like
experience.
make it
And
look
with the new consoles
real
this year,
and not
there will be a seamless immersion which will
creepy.
get you into the race in a matter of seconds.
Improve loading. That's good.
BioWare imagines and creates worlds where you become the hero of your own story.
We get a new Mass Effect
And we're
that's
using
good,
this
please.
next generation of technology
Mom.
to make those fantasy worlds your reality. For every console generation, DICE sets the bar for excellence in audio and visual presentation. We are creating epic battles at a scale and
Say what you
fidelity
want,
unlike
but,
anything you've experienced before.
Frostbite is I mean,
Motive,
like
we are
that's just
working on a
amazing.
highly
Like
ambitious,
they always like
innovative
knock
new
it out of
game
the
that
park
puts
in
the
terms
power
of the way a
and
game looks.
creativity in your hands. And it's an experience that would have been impossible without next-gen technology.
So, like I'm excited to see how the
This
next
is
gen
just the beginning of
consoles,
the things we are working on,
you know,
and there is
how
so
they're
much
able
more
to
to
make
come. The future
Frostbite
of EA
look
Studios
even
is
better
not just about new
on next
technology.
gen.
It's about you, your voices, your ideas. We want to be where you come to play.
Even
We
back
wanna
in
make
like
games for
Bad Company
everyone.
1, like it was
So
like
please keep giving us
holy
your feedback
mother
and
God,
let's
this
build
is
the future
amazing.
together. On behalf of all of our studios, thank you for joining us today. But before we sign off, there's just one more game we would love to share. Cousin Darren, over to you.
Thank you. So the moment is here. We finally get to say,
we're back. We're doing it. Skate's happening. We're rolling.
Oh, shit,
We
really?
secretly got together. It's the beginning. The skate evolution continues.
we've been waiting years, honestly.
Finally, a
to-
new skate
to make the
game.
right game at the
Dude.
right time with the right idea, and really, really pleased to say that we're here. It is really early, but it takes a
texting
little
Jack.
while to find Cuz or wake him up.
Dude, harsh. Still, we've got a long way to go, but we're stoked, and this is just the beginning.
And seriously, we really can't wait to bring you guys in and have you be a part of it with us.
We want to thank you for your passion, your patience, and all the support that
Dude,
you've shown. You know,
I
us
love
to get to
skate,
this
man.
point.
That's awesome.
It's amazing.
I'm
We
wondering when
cannot
they're gonna
believe
make another one.
You commented this into existence. Amazing. Skate changed my life. Thank you so much.
Oh my
Skate
God,
forever.
yes.
Guys, we did it. We brought back Skate. Thank you to EA. Thank you to Cuz. Thank you to Darren. Thank you to you. Thank you to me. I can't believe that I'm so happy and my heart rate. Is this what exercise feels
I mean,
like?
I don't know about
Ladies
him
and gentlemen,
if he just put it on, but like
I
I'm
can't believe it. Before
like I
we
love
go,
the
because I
first
love you
two
guys,
skate
here
games. I
are
kind of
the
missed on the
last
third
letters
one,
of the
but those are
secret code.
so good
If you think
that
you got the
I'm really
secret code,
excited
go to
that
player.gg/EA
they're making another one like
and
finally.
enter
That's
for
awesome.
a chance to win one of thousands of free games sponsored by player.gg. You can find the official rules and everything else
this it?
over at player.gg/EA. Now, this has been an amazing experience, an amazing opportunity for all of us all over the world to come together and
short.
celebrate gaming. Thank you for being part of EA Play. Until next time, I'll see you online, and it's been my pleasure to serve you.
So not a bad. I mean, a lot of the stuff was kind of given at those smaller games like this. Like They all look cool and whatnot. I don't care about the sports games. Squadrons looks cool. Skate, another. I'll just put Skate 4 for the sake of it, but like, wow, yes. Hell yeah. That was a lot shorter than I thought it was gonna be. But you know, hopefully this will all go well. If you enjoyed my special take on all this, you know, check out the rest of our channel. You know, all the usual subscribe stuff, and damn, Skate 4, holy shit. Yeah. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna stop recording. It's not like anything's gonna come after this. Laters.